Got valet parking?
I don't know, man. Just give it to anybody. Take the car. What's up? That's right. What's up, homies and homettes? This is part 2 of this thing here. Long been waited for. I got some new leaf to the field. Some of my stallions from Fresno I brought up here. Some of you fools might have dealt with my homeboy already in the California. Just won it. 1994, Mr. California, Ron Flowers. And a new addition to the family, my little brother. That's right. Flex Wheels' little brother, Robert Gibbs. You fools better guard your rank, because here he come, all natural. Let's go. Oh yeah, still ripped. Now I'm in a Suburban, TV, VCR, the works. A BMW L-body. This is the long body version here. Jeez, that was in shape, isn't he? Come on. Let's go over here with my girl, and I introduce you guys to my new dog, Pearl. As the story goes, I met some people who were already into bodybuilding when I was 14, and they mentioned to me, that they thought I had, good genetics and stuff like that, and to look them up when I wanted to get serious about it. A couple of years later, I started competing in my first show, and I got blasted, of course, and but that was basically the beginning of my career. I competed a lot in AAU. If you guys have any idea how AAU, there's like a show every weekend, and that's what I used to do up until I was 19 years old. And that's when I won the Teenage Black America. I found out a lot about bodybuilding as far as how expensive it was and how to diet and stuff like that, and I didn't have the means to do those things, so I pretty much dropped out of the sport when I was 20 years old, and went into police academy, and I became a police officer, and I worked for Fresno Sheriff Department for a while. After that, I met, some people who owned the gym who had heard about my career as a teenager and asked why did I quit and stuff like that, and I told them, and they offered me sponsorship. They started sponsoring me, and I ended my first show again when I was, I think I was a middleweight. I weighed in like 176, and I won my class. They asked me what did I want to do, and what did I want to make out of my career, and I go, I want to be like Sean Ray, because I was like the only person I ever heard of. The next show I geared for was the 1989 California, which I ended up winning overall. So in 1991, I did the USA, and I took second behind Mike Matarazzo. In 1992, I decided, okay, I'll try it one more time. Here I am, 26 years old, and I've been doing this since, I was 16, basically. That's 10 years, and I've been, not making any money at it, basically. So I went to the USA, and I ended up winning my class with a perfect score, and then also the overall victory with a perfect score, which pretty much set the standard, the condition and the size that I was able to achieve for 1993, my pro debut, which unfortunately I had to go up against the top names in bodybuilding, a seasoned, Vince Taylor, who's been there, who had been winning. I think at that time he was ranked number 3 in the world, and then of course Lee Labrada. But to make a long story short, I ended up winning 1 point away from a perfect score, which even scared me more, because I said, okay, now it's a fluke. I really didn't deserve to win. Something's going to happen. These guys have been doing this for years. And, we have a show, the Honor Classic, next weekend, and that's when they're going to really prove, how seasoned professionals that they are. But I ended up winning with a perfect score, which really shocked me. I went on to Germany, I won with another perfect score, and to France, which, started off my 1993 career. And of course, as you know, placing second behind Dorian Yates, just set it off like crazy. And for me, coming from Fresno, California, and not making any money at all, and coming from, a poor environment, now I'm being paid to go to these different countries and all these exotic, countries and states and islands. So it's like, it's a trip. In 1994 is when I suffered a car accident. I just thought my life was just really taking off then. I'd met a lot of people in the industry as far as rappers. I met, Dr. Dre, and we became good friends. And actually, I was with him and a lot of his friends. They had invited me to go play pool. And I was coming from playing pool with them at about 2:30 in the morning on my way home. And the front tire went out. The car spun around backwards. And it went up the side embankment. And, I suffered a broken neck in 2 different places, which was really crazy because, my whole life basically flashed in front of me. And man, let me tell you, for an entire month, all I could do was just land and stare at the ceiling and wonder, like, geez, it's over for me. And a lot of really sick thoughts went through my head about, you know, what am I going to do now? You know, I'm a bodybuilder, I'm a competitor, this is how I make money. You know, to tell you the entire truth, I end up losing my house, and, you know, I end up losing my car, I end up losing my Harley because I had no means of making money anymore for myself. Finally, I was released by the doctor, and he said that I can, you know, start getting up and so on. And I decided to go to Olympia and watch, and that was probably one of the worst things I could ever have done. All those guys were on stage, and I'm like, you know, I'm sitting next to, you know, Madeline and Robin Chain, and I'm like, God, can I even compete with these guys? Like, but looking back on the whole thing, it was God's way of talking to me, letting me know that, listen, you know, I put you here and I put you in this position, and, you know, if you don't respect and do right by me, I can take it all away just as easily. And once I understood that, you know, then that's where my strength came from. 95, I think, it was really a good year. It was more or less a time where I need to accomplish and to prove something to myself, and I actually won. And how many people can say that they can break their neck in 2 different places and, you know, and come back the next, few months and do that well? I end up winning, you know, another show and placing 2nd at the Honor Classic, and then I end up placing 8th in the world, which to a lot of people, they felt that, you know, I was a failure and I was defeated, but not to me. It's like, you know, I proved to myself that I can still do this. Couldn't figure out what car to bring, so I just brought both of them, you know what I'm saying? What's up? It's hot out here. Anyway, I want to introduce my fiance. This is Madeline. My homeboy, EAS Post Support, Danny Hester, gonna be with us today. Once again, like I said, Ron Flowers, 1994, Mr. California. Gonna knock all you fools out at the USA next year. And this here's my little brother, Robert Gibbs. Gonna come claim your stuff next year also. That's right. So grab your rank. We'll meet you little girls in the gym, alright? What we're gonna do right now is shoulders. Show the fools how to blast some shoulders. Later on we're gonna do chest. And after that, the day after, I guess tomorrow, we're gonna do some back. But right now, I'm about to clown you fools. Let's go.
Come on. That's it, Kenny. That's it.
We're back, girl. Hey, how you guys doing? Come on in. Welcome to our home. I'll give you guys a small tour of the place first. This is the living area. And this is the dining area. And come on into the kitchen. All the little goodies. Flex Wheeler's kitchen. But something interesting I'd like to show you guys is what's outside. It's my swimming pool and jacuzzi that they're building. Nice, huh? Anyway, and we'll go into the TV area. You know, bodybuilding is such a selfish sport, but what's different now is I've made a lot of my goals. I've made a lot of money, I've lost a lot of money, and now I'm having an opportunity to possibly do that again. And I'm going to do a lot of things differently now. You know, I want to live now along with being a professional bodybuilder. I want to be able to live. I want to enjoy my wife, my future wife, my family, you know, our future kids. Just doing normal things, going out and hanging out, you know, and going to the movies.
Watching TV.
Yeah, jeez, I mean, you have no idea what I mean. Oh, it's Sean Ray, number 2 in Olympia. What's up, baby? What side?
All right.
This is Richard Longwit. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I have no idea. Anyway, this is how we do it. You know I'm poor, man.
No food.
He beat me in Olympia, so I ain't got no money. I ain't got no food or anything. And he's like, there's nothing they can take away from me anymore in bodybuilding. If I ever win the Olympia, that's great. You know, if I don't, I'm happy. I'm already happy. I've already done things that people haven't done in their entire life.